Welcome, everybody. Steve Weil, Berding and Weil, Community Association construction defect law firm throughout California. Very glad you could join us this morning to meet our newest partner, Ann Rauch. Ann has been representing homeowner associations for 2 decades or more in CD and other matters, and representing other clients as well. So, Ann, welcome, and tell us a little bit about you and a little bit about your practice.
Thank you, Steve. I'm so happy to be joining Berding and Weil. I'm an appellate specialist, which means I took a special bar exam, a second bar exam, and qualified through the state bar to call myself a specialist in appeals. I specialize in civil appeals, and my practice ranges from construction defect and community association law to really anything involving civil litigation. So it's a pretty broad practice on appeal.
So what are the nuts and bolts of an appellate lawyer's practice?
The nuts and bolts of my practice are really research and writing. So strong writing skills are a requirement, and that's what I've been doing my entire career. I went to law school because I love to research and to write, and that's been the primary focus of what I've done on appeals. Most of my career, I've been a trial attorney too. So working in the trial court and in the appellate courts kind of provides me that unique, I guess, bi-directional experience where it really helps to understand on appeal what goes on in the trial court and how that influences an appeal.
And what are the kinds of clients that you have or that you hope to have in your practice with B&W?
As an appellate specialist, people who call me really aren't the clients themselves. It's normally the trial attorneys who have either won and want to keep it on appeal, or who have been wronged in the trial court and want to have that reversed. So primarily I work with trial attorneys, and I can also work with trial attorneys in the trial process itself. Because a lot of these things, a lot of these errors that you want to assert on appeal happen while you're in trial or getting ready for trial. And so it's really important to think about that if you're going to trial and you anticipate a possible appeal, which is probably pretty much every trial, right? Whoever wins or loses will likely be unhappy with that. And so it's important to start thinking ahead how to win in trial to keep it on appeal, and then how, if you're going to lose, for whatever reason, how to preserve the record and make sure that you can reverse that on appeal.
I think we have right now pending something like 10 appeals, 10 to 15 appeals. So your joining us is quite timely. But again, most clients wouldn't necessarily know an appellate lawyer. So why should a law firm reach out to a specialist as you are in handling appeals?
Well, I mean, those reasons vary widely. If you're in trial and you have a case that involves, for example, an underlying insurance coverage issue, very often you'll bring in an insurance coverage specialist because it's a specialized area. And it's the smart attorneys who recognize what they don't know and need to have. So I think an appellate specialist provides the same kind of layer that other areas of specialty would provide like that. A lot of trial attorneys have a good experience and track record on appeal, but still benefit from the consultation with an appellate specialist because there will always be something that an appellate specialist might see that a trial attorney wouldn't. The presumptions on appeal, how the statement of decision process influences what you can and can't assert on appeal, or what's just a dead bang loser on appeal because of the statement of decision process. So those are the areas where I really think trial attorneys would benefit from a consultation with an appellate specialist.
So much to specialize in. Yeah. Well, Ann, thanks very, very much. I know we're very happy and excited to have you join us, and I know that our clients and potential clients in the future will be as well. Thanks for jumping on today.
Thank you.